and then upstairs is Mommy.
Hi, I'm Aaron, and before we start, I'd like to give a shout out to Tom and Joel Ivy. Thank you for subscribing, and we encourage many of you to also subscribe, and you'll get a shout out. And starting off with Ethan, the reader.
We're going to be reading from Psalm 91 to Psalm 101. Let us begin. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and the adder, the young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet. Because he hath set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and shew him my salvation. Psalm 92. It is a good thing to give thanks unto the Lord, and to sing praises unto thy name, O Most High, to shew forth thy loving kindness in the morning, and thy faithfulness every night. Upon an instrument of 10 strings, and upon thy psaltery, open upon the harp with the psalm sound. For thou, Lord, hast made me glad throughout thy work. I will triumph in the works of thy hands. O Lord, how great are thy works, and thy thoughts are very deep. A brutish man knoweth not, neither doth a fool understand this. When the wicked spring as the grass, and when all the workers of iniquity do flourish, it is that they shall be destroyed forever. But thou, Lord, art most high forevermore. For lo, thine enemies, O Lord, for lo, thine enemies shall perish. All the workers of iniquity shall be scattered. But my horn shalt thou exalt, the horn of an unicorn. I shall be anointed with fresh oil. Mine eyes shall be see my desire are mine enemies, and mine ears shall hear my desire of the wicked that rise up against me. The righteous shall flourish like the palm tree. He shall grow like a cedar in Lebanon. Those that be planted in the house of the Lord shall flourish in the courts of our God. They shall still bring forth fruit in old age. They shall be fat and flourishing. To shew that the Lord is upright, He is my rock, and there is no unrighteousness in Him. Psalm 93. The Lord reigneth, He is clothed with majesty. The Lord is clothed and strengthened. Wherewith He hath girded Himself, the Lord also established. That it cannot be moved, thy throne is established of old. Thou art from everlasting, the floods have lifted up, O Lord, the floods have lifted up their voice, the floods lift up their waves. The Lord on high is mightier than the noise of many waters, yea, than the mighty waves of the sea. Thy testimonies are very sure, holiness becometh thine house, O Lord, forever. Psalm 94. O Lord God, to whom vengeance belongeth, O God, to whom vengeance belongeth, shew thyself. Lift up thyself, thou judge of the earth, render a reward to the proud. Lord, how long shall the wicked triumph? How long shall they utter and speak hard things, and all the workers of iniquity boast themselves? They break in pieces thy people, O Lord, and afflict thine heritage. They slay the widow and the stranger and rear the fatherless. Yet they say the Lord shall not see, neither shall the God of Jacob regard it. Understand ye brutish among the people, and ye fools, when will ye be wise? He that planted the air shall he not hear, he that formed the eye shall not see. He that chasteth and hidden shall not be correct. He that teacheth the man knowledge shall not he know. The Lord knoweth the thoughts of man, that they are vanity. Blessed is the man whom thou chastenest, O Lord, and teachest him of thy law, that thou mayest give him rest from the days of adversity, until the pit be digged for the wicked. For the Lord will not cast off his people, neither will he forsake his inheritance. But judgment shall return unto righteousness, and all the upright in heart shall follow it. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers, or will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? Unless the Lord had been my help, my soul had almost dwelt in silence. When I said my foot slippeth, thy mercy, O Lord, held me up. In the multitude of thoughts within me, thy comforts delight my soul. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by law? They gather themselves together against the soul of the righteous, and condemn the innocent blood. But the Lord is my defense, and my God is the rock of my refuge. And he shall bring upon them their own iniquity, and shall cut them off in their own wickedness. Yea, the Lord our God shall cut them off. Psalm 95. O come, let us sing unto the Lord. Let us make a joyful noise to the rock of our salvation. Let us come before his presence with thanksgiving, and make a joyful noise unto him with psalms. For the Lord is a great God and a great King above all gods. In his hands are the deep places of the earth, and the strength of the hills is his also. The sea is his, and he made it, and his hands formed the dry land. O come, let us worship and bow down. Let us kneel before the Lord our Maker. For he is our God, and we are the people of his pasture.
Daddy,
Yeah.
there's this chapter, right?
Uh-huh.
It reminds me of the chapter that we normally say at church before we begin.
Okay.
Can I get out?
No.
Okay, Chloe, you could go ahead.
Thank you.
And the sheep of his hand. Today, if ye will hear his voice, harden not your heart as in the provocation and in the day of temptation in the wilderness. When your fathers tempted me, proved me, and saw my work. When your fathers, for 40 years long was I grieved with this generation, and said, it is a people that do err in their heart, and they have not. Unto whom I swear in my wrath, that they should not enter into my rest. O sing unto the Lord a new song. Sing unto the Lord all the earth. Sing unto the Lord, bless his name. Shew forth his salvation from day to day. Declare his glory among the heathen, his wonders among all people. For the Lord is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods. For all the gods of the nations are idols, but the Lord made the heavens. Honor and majesty are before him. Strength and beauty are in his sanctuary. Give unto the Lord, O ye kindreds of the people. Give unto the Lord's glory and strength. Give unto the Lord the glory due unto his name. Bring an offering and come into his courts. O worship the Lord in beauty of holiness. Fear before him all the earth. Say among the heathen that the Lord reigneth. The Lord also shall be established, that it shall not be moved. He shall judge the people righteously. Let the heavens rejoice and the earth be glad. Let the sea roar and the fullness thereof. Let the field be joyful and that is therein. Then shall all the trees of the wood rejoice before the Lord, for he cometh to judge the earth. He shall judge the world with righteousness and the people with his truth. Psalm 97. The Lord reigneth. Let the earth rejoice. Let the multitude of isles be glad thereof. Clouds and darkness are round about him. Righteousness and judgment are the habitation of his throne. A fire goeth before him and burneth up his enemies round about. His lightnings enlightened the world. The earth saw and trembled. The hills melted like wax at the presence of the Lord. At the presence of the Lord of the whole earth. The heavens declare his righteousness, and all the people see his glory. Confounded be all that they serve graven images that boast themselves of idols. Worship him, all ye gods. Zion heard and was glad, and the daughters of Judah rejoiced by cause of thy judgments, O Lord. For thou, Lord, art high above all the earth. Thou art exalted above all gods. Ye that love the Lord hate evil. He preserveth the souls of his saints. He delivered them out of the hand of the wicked. Psalm 98. O sing unto the Lord a new song, for he hath done marvelous things. His right hand and his holy arm hath got him the victory.
Did you read these two things?
Yes, I did.
Was it in height?
Yes, I did. Where?
Was it in height?
Where? Yes, I wrote. O sing unto the Lord a new song, for he hath done marvelous things.
Are you following, Aaron?
Yeah, I just didn't hear that part.
Go ahead, continue.
His right hand and his holy arm hath gotten him the victory. The Lord hath made known his salvation. His righteousness hath he openly shewed in the sight of the heathen. He hath remembered his mercy and his truth toward the house of Israel. All the ends of the earth have seen the salvation of our God. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all the earth. Make a loud noise and rejoice to sing praise. Sing unto the Lord with the harp and the voice of song. With trumpets, the sound of cornet, make a joyful noise before the Lord the King. Let the sea roar and the fullness thereof, the Lord, the world. And they that dwell therein, let the floods clap their hands, let the hills be joyful together before the Lord, for he cometh to judge the earth. With righteousness shall he judge the world, and the people with equity. Psalm 9. The Lord.
Is that the right word, Aaron?
Equity.
Okay.
The Lord reigneth, let the people tremble. He sitteth between the cherubims, let the earth be moved. The Lord is great in Zion, and he is high above all the people. Let them praise thy great and terrible name, for it is holy. The king's strength also love his judgment. Thou dost establish equity. Thou executest judgment and righteousness in Jacob. Exalt ye the Lord our God, and worship at his footstool, for he is holy. Moses and Aaron among his priests, and Samuel among them that call upon his name. They called upon the Lord, and he answered them. He spake unto them in the cloudy pillar. They kept his testimonies and the order. He spake unto them in the cloudy pillar. They kept his testimonies and the ordinance that he gave them. Thou answeredest them, O Lord, our God. Thou wast a God that forgavest them. Thou tookest vengeance of their inventions. Exalt the Lord our God, and worship at his holy hill. For the Lord our God is holy. Psalm 100. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all ye lands. Serve the Lord with gladness.
Hold on. Where you at?
Psalm 100.
I didn't hear you say 99.
Yes, I did.
He did.
Okay.
Serve the Lord with gladness. Come before his presence with singing. Now ye the Lord, he is God. It is that hath made us, and not we ourselves.
Read back that, Ethan.
Now ye that the Lord, he is God. Now he that the Lord, he is God. It is he that hath made us, and not we ourselves. We are his people, and the sheep of his pasture. Enter into his gates with thanksgiving, and into his courts with praise. Be thankful unto him, and bless his name. For the Lord is good, his mercy is everlasting, and his truth endureth to all generations. Psalm 101. I will sing of mercy and judgment. Unto thee, O Lord, will I sing. I will behave myself wisely in a perfect way, or when wilt thou come unto me? I will walk within my house with a perfect heart. I will set no wicked thing before mine eyes. I hate the work of them that turn aside. It shall not cleave to me. A forward heart shall depart from me. I will not know a wicked person. Whoso privately slandereth his neighbor, him will I cut off. Him that hath an high look and a proud heart will not I suffer. Mine eyes shall be opened, the faithful of the land, that they may dwell with me. He that walketh in a perfect way, he shall serve me. He that worketh the sight shall not dwell within my house. He that dwelleth lies shall not tarry in my sight. I will early destroy all the wicked of the land, that I may cut off all wicked doers from the city of the Lord. That was reading of Psalm 91 to Psalm 101.
Okay, let me get some feedback now. Go ahead.
Alright. I have two main points.
Uh-huh.
So the first one was back on Psalm 95.
Uh-huh.
It reminded me of what we normally say in church.
Mm-hmm.
Because every time when we go into congregation and they're singing, after they're walking down the aisle, they would say that chapter. So the chapter reminded me of that.
I didn't understand that what you said just now. It was a little bit jumbled. I wasn't getting it clear. Come again.
Alright, so Psalm 95 reminded me of church because we'll normally say that chapter during congregation.
Oh, so that's a chapter that we would normally read in church.
Yeah.
So that reminds you, it takes you back to when you are in church. Okay.
Next one is on Psalm 99.
Uh-huh.
It says, Moses and Aaron among his priests, and Samuel among them that called upon his name, they called upon the Lord, and he answered them. That kind of shows to me that Moses and Aaron, they went to Samuel and they called his name.
I didn't understand that. Bring it back again.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's okay. I just want clarity because I'm trying to follow. So I want clarity to as far as where you're going with it, because I'm painting a picture. Go ahead.
Alright, so it kind of reminds me. Well, it tells me that when Moses and Aaron called Samuel, he heard his name and he answered them. So that's kind of saying to me that even though two people might be calling your name, you don't have to answer them, but you still can.
Okay. So therefore, if you hear two voices, but it's like you are going to search for the main voice that I guess resonates with you the most. That's the voice you would answer to.
I don't understand what you said. I don't understand.
So, say for instance, you have teachers calling you, right?
Yeah.
And you have one of your friend in class calling you, right?
Yeah.
And you hear the two voice pretty much at the same time, right? Now, you're going to pretty much say, which one of these voice should I answer to first? Is it something like that?
Well, that's not what it gives to me.
That's what I'm asking you, because I'm trying to understand how you putting it. So go ahead.
So the way how I see it is that two people, they're both calling you for the same reason. And you can answer them because you can answer both of them at the same time, because they're gonna ask you the same question either way you take it.
Okay.
So it don't matter which one you answer because it's still gonna become the same result.
Powerful. I mean, that's powerful. Powerful. Okay. It's food for thought. Like I'm processing it. That's powerful. Interpretation. You see, interpretation is a very important thing, because the way how you interpret things sometimes can make you and it can break you. Because you could A person could say something one way and you interpret what they are saying in a whole different way, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, cool. I just don't like to leave it dry. I like to make sure that, I understand and I'm zooming into what you are saying. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Got you.
My favorite verse is Psalm 91, 10 and 11.
Aaron, Ethan, can you stop choking the mic, please? And speak up in the mic.
My favorite verse is Psalm 91, 10 and 11. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling, for he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. Basically, what that says is to me, or
What psalm was that?
91.
Okay.
What it refers to the coronavirus today, because it's basically saying that even though a disease or something bad could happen, God will always find a way to restore its order. So we can always call on God.
I want you to repeat. I want you to read that again, though. Read it again. Let me hear it.
There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling, for he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways.
Read it one more time again.
There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling.
You say any plague.
Yes.
Now I understand. See, I'm trying to understand where you're coming from with it. And now I understand. The plague. So the coronavirus would be a form of plague. Okay, I got you. I'm following. See? That's why we have to do these questions and trying to see where you're coming from with it. Because that's the only way that when you say something, I can truly say I understand that where you're coming from. You understand? Because if you're just saying something and I'm not following, then I'm lost. And we are trying to study it. So I'm not trying to get lost in the mix, right? Because I'm trying to understand where you coming from, right? And that's what we're trying to, each night that we do this, that's what we're trying to understand where each when you pick a verse out of the Bible or a Psalms out of the Bible or a sentence out of the Bible, guess what? You have to be able to explain yourself what you feel that scripture is saying to you, and for someone else to understand, whether they agree or not, but it's to understand where you coming from. That's the key, right? Cool. I got you. Well, it was a good reading. I want to say thank you, Ethan. This verse, these 10 verse, was actually short. It wasn't short.
It was not short.
It was short.
I just read fast.
Okay. It was short to me though.
It was short. It was
like
short.
2 pages.
Yeah, it was short to me. How many pages?
2.
It was only 2 pages.
It was 2 pages.
See? So it was short. It was very short, actually. So, but it's not about the longness or anything like that.
It's about what you get out of it.
It's what you get out of it. You understand? Because even one word, and that one word can be the key word in your life at that moment. You understand? Mm-hmm. So it's not about the length, but I observed that though. So I just wanted to put it out there that those 10 verse was actually
10 chapters, you mean?
10 chapters. Is it chapters?
Yeah.
Chapter 1, chapter 2, oh, okay. Thank you. See? Thank you. All right. I just want to say, as usual, I want to say thank you to everyone out there. I want to say thank you to the first responders, throughout all sectors. I mean, every single one. As long as you are out there trying to help, I just want to say a big shout out to you guys. Continue. And as I always say, I want to just continue putting the strength out there, for my wife on the front line, protect her and just cover her, and just keep her safe whenever she go through that door and head into the battlefield. What you guys say? And as usual, please put the gloves in the garbage. Do not leave them on the curbside or on the street or in front of people's house. I'm hearing you, Aaron Eaton.
Alright, so what I want to say is, as you noticed in the beginning of the video, we gave a shout out to the people that subscribe to us. So if you want to get that same shout out, I'll advise you to subscribe as well, because you'll get all the notifications of all the latest content we'll post. Because after we're done with this Bible, we're going to be reading many other books.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So keep tuned. Ethan?
Not only subscribe, please like and leave a comment down below.
Oh yes. 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 We'd like to see that. It's important.
And as always,
Good night.
be safe and
Good night.
good night.
Good night.